Now we are going to discuss about the definite integrals and its properties. First of all, integrals can be discussed in the previous chapter. Only indefinite integrals. Indefinite integrals means there is no limits. Upper limit and lower limit, there is no limits. It's unbounded. When we are discussing about the definite integrals means it has the bounds, that is the lower bound and upper bound. And its properties means how we can find out the definite integrals. Where we are using these definite integrals means to find the area and volume. In particular such cases, we can find out and we can take the definite integrals. From the definite integrals, we can compute the areas, volumes, surfaces of solid of revolutions, mean values, center of gravity, center of pressure, and moment of inertia. In such cases, we are using the definite integrals. How to define the definite integrals? The definite integrals can be defined in the particular limit. So lower limit is A, upper limit is B. We can take it as integral of f dash of x dx means, in general, if we can take f of x is any function, that's integral is the capital F of x plus c is the integration of the small f of x. Okay, we can take either this way, or the derivative of the function of integration is nothing but the function of x plus c with the upper limit and lower limit. And after the applying the limits, when how we can find out the area means upper minus lower is the area of in particular boundary. Okay, that is f of b plus c minus of f of a plus c. Yeah, plus c minus c get cancelled. We are getting the f of b minus f of a. That is nothing but integral a to b f dash of x dx equal to f of b minus f of a. Or if we can take the integration of any function is equal to capital F of x plus c. After the simplification, we are getting the definite integral of f of x dx equal to capital F of b minus f of a. Here, f of x is a function, f dash of x is a derivable function. We know that derivative and integration is one to another inverse. How it will get cancelled means f dash of x means that is df by dx. When we can take in the integration f dash of x dx means df by dx into dx get cancelled. We get the df, derivative and integration is one to another inverse. We get the after integral of the derivative function is equal to function of x only. In that we can apply the limits. Now we are taking the one problem how to solve by the definite integrals. The first problem is first one, integral 1 to 2 3x square plus 2x plus 1 whole dx. Evaluate. First, we can find out the integration of each and every part. For that, the solution is take the given integral with the definite limits, that is integral 1 to 2, 3x square plus 2x plus 1 whole dx. Write separate of the integration and dx, integral 1 to 2, 3 is a constant right outside, integral x square dx, 2 is a constant right outside, integral 1 to 2 x dx plus integral 1 to 2 1 dx. It is equal to 3 into x square. Integration is that is in the form of integral x power n dx, that is equal to x power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c actually. But in the definite integral, no need to take the constant. Why? Because when we can apply the upper limit and lower limit, the constant will be get cancelled. It is x cube by 3, limits from 1 to 2, plus 2 is a constant right outside, x integration is x squared by 2, limits from 1 to 2, 1 integration is x, limits from 1 to 2. Here 3 get cancelled, 2 get cancelled. Now we can apply the upper limit, that is 2 cube minus 1 cube plus 2 square minus 1 square plus 2 minus 1. It is in the form of integral a to b. F of x dx is equal to capital F of b minus f of a. That capital F of x is a function after the integration. Okay. Here 2 cube is nothing but 8. 1 cube is 1. Plus 2 square is 4. 1 square is 1. Plus 2 minus 1 is 1. That is 7 plus 3 plus 1. It is equal to 11. 11 units is the definite integral. The integral value is 11. The problems are related to various methods, various functions. One is algebraic, another one is trigonometric, exponential, like that. Here, evaluate first question, integral, first solution. Integral 0 to 1 x square plus 1 into dx. It is this previous method, how it is. Write the separate integral 0 to 1 x square dx plus integral 0 to 1 dx. X square integration is x cube by 3, limits from 0 to 1. 1 integration is x, limits from 0 to 1. Is equal to 1 cube is nothing but 1 cube by 3 minus 0 cube by 3. Upper limit minus lower limit plus upper limit minus lower limit. It is 1 by 3 minus 0 plus 1 minus 0. Taking the LCM, 1 plus 3 by 3, it is equal to 4 by 3. This is the value of the first problem. Okay. The second one is integral minus 1 to 1 by x plus 2. Just you can take here x plus 2 means it is in the form of log x. 1 by x, or we know that integral of 1 by x plus a dx is equal to log of x plus a plus c. In the denominator only x is there, we can take log x. If the denominator having constant addition, then that is log of x plus a plus c. How it is means x plus a equal to t, then dx equal to dt. Conversion of the another transformation of the another variable, we are getting the 1 by t dt. That is log t. T is the x plus a. Okay. Here in the same way, this is equal to log of x plus 2 limits minus 1 to 1. Okay. That is integral minus 1 to 1 by x plus 2 dx. Here dx will come compulsory. It is equal to upper limit is 1, log of 1 plus 2 plus, minus upper limit minus lower limit, log of minus 1 plus 2. Log of 1 plus 2 is 3, log 3 minus log of minus 1 plus 2 is log 1. We know that log 1 value is 0. So the value of the integral is minus 1 to 1 by x plus 2 dx is equal to log 3 only. Okay. Third question, integral 0 to pi by 2 cos x dx. The integration of the cos x is sin x. Cos x differentiation is minus sin x. Cos x integration is plus sin x. Sin x limits from 0 to pi by 2. Upper limit is pi by 2. Sin of pi by 2 minus lower limit is 0. Sin 0. So sin pi by 2 value is 1. Sin 0 value is 0. Therefore, integral 0 to pi by 2 cos x dx is equal to 1 only. Answer. Next, fourth problem. Fourth one, integral 0 to 1 x plus 1 into 2x minus 1 dx. Here, it is the product of the two factors. So, we can product, first of all, product it, then we can separate the integration. Integral 0 to 1, x into 2x that is 2x square. Bases are same, powers can add 1 plus 1, 2. Minus x into 1, x, plus 1 into 2x, 2x, plus 1 into minus 1, minus 1, whole dx. That is equal to integral 0 to 1, 2x square minus x plus 2x. The positive has bigger sign, bigger number has positive sign, then it is the plus x minus 1 into dx is equal to 2 is the constant right outside, integral 0 to 1 x square dx plus integral 0 to 1 x dx minus integral 1 dx limits from 0 to 1 is equal to 2 x square integration is x cube by 3 limits from 0 to 1, x integration is x square by 2 limits from 0 to 1 minus 1 integration is x limits from 0 to 1 is equal to 2 1 cube by 3 minus 0 cube by 3 plus 1 square by 2 minus 0 square by 2 minus 1 minus 0 is equal to 2 into 1 by 3. So 0 plus 1 by 2 minus 1. Taking the LCM, 3 2s are 6 is the LCM. This is into 2, this is into 3, this is into 6. 2 2s are 4 plus 3 1s are 3 minus 6. 7 minus 6 is 1 by 6 is the value. Fifth one. Integral 0 to 1 2x plus 3 whole square dx. Integral 0 to 1 2x plus 3 whole square dx. It is in the form of a plus b whole square form. A plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Here a is equal to 2x, b is equal to 3. 2x into 2x, 2 2s are 4, x into x, x square. Integral 0 to 1, 4x square. 2, a is 2x, b is 3. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12x plus 12x, 3 3s are 9, whole dx. 4 is a constant, right outside, integral 0 to 1 x square dx plus 12 is a constant, right outside, integral 0 to 1 x dx plus 9 is a constant, right outside, integral 0 to 1 dx. It is equal to 4 x square integration is x cube by 3 limits from 0 to 1 plus 12 x integration is x square by 2 limits from 0 to 1 plus 9 integral 1 dx is x limits from 0 to 1 is equal to 4 by 3 into 1 cube minus 0 cube plus 12 by 2 to 1 square minus 0 square plus 9 into 1 minus 0. 2 1s are 2 6s are. Taking LCM, 3 is the LCM. 4 plus 6 3s are 18, 9 3s are 27. It's 18 into 1, 18 only. 27 into 1, 27. This is equal to 18 plus 27, 45 plus 4, 49 by 3 is the value. That integration of the given function. Next, sixth one. 0 to 1 e power 2x plus 3 dx. Here we can do this is in two ways. First one is 0 to 1 e power 2x into e power 3 dx. Here e power 3 is a constant, right outside, integral 0 to 1 e power 2x dx. E power ax dx integration is e power ax by a limits 0 to 1. X coefficient comes in the denominator. E power 3 into e power 2 into 1 by 2 minus e power 2 into 0 by 2. It is equal to e power 3 into e square by 2 minus e power 0 is 1 by 2. That is equal to e power 3 plus 2 by 2 minus e power 3 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2 into e power 5 minus e power 3. That is the answer. Seventh one. Integral 1 to 2 root x plus 1 by root x whole square dx. It is also in the form of a plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Here a equal to root x, b equal to 1 by root x, a square equal to x, b square equal to 1 square is 1, root x square is x. 2ab equal to 2 into a is root x, b is 1 by root x cancel, that is 2. So it is equal to integral 1 to 2, a square is x, 2ab is 2, plus b square is 1 by x into dx. Write separately integral 1 to 2 x dx plus 2 is a constant, right outside integral 1 to 2 1 dx plus integral 1 to 2 1 by x dx. X integration is x squared by 2, limits from 1 to 2. 2 integral of 1 dx is x, limits from 1 to 2. Integral 1 by x is log x, limits from 1 to 2. Upper limit is 2 square by 2 minus 1 square by 2 plus 2. Upper limit is 2, lower limit is 1 plus log 2 minus log 1. Here 1, 2 get cancelled. It's 2 minus 1 by 2 plus 2 to the 4 minus 2 plus log 2. Log 1 is 0. So this is 0. Minus 2 plus 2 cancel. Taking the LCM of 4. 4 and minus 4 minus 1 by 2 plus 4. So 2 is the LCM. 4 to the 8 minus 1 plus 8 plus log 2 is equal to 7 by 2 plus log 2 is the answer. Next, eighth one. Integral 0 to 1 dx by under root of x plus 1 plus root x. For this problem, so first of all, we do the rationalize x plus 1 minus root x by root x plus 1 minus root x. It is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. It is clearly a square minus b square root x plus 1 minus root x whole dx by a square minus b square means root will get cancelled with the square, x plus 1 minus x plus x minus x get cancelled. The denominator has only 1. The limits of integration is 0 to 1. It is equal to integral 0 to 1 root x plus 1 dx minus integral 0 to 1 root x dx is equal to x plus 1 whole power 1 by 2. 1 by 2, that is x power 1 by 2 plus 1 by 1 by 2 plus 1. That is x plus 1 whole power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2, limits from 0 to 1 minus x power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2, limits from 0 to 1. It is equal to 1 plus 1 whole power 3 by 2 into 2 by 3 minus 0 plus 1 whole power 3 by 2 into 2 by 3. It is for minus 1 power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2 minus 0 power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2 is equal to 1 plus 1 2 power 3 by 2 minus 1 power 3 by 2 whole into 2 by 3 minus 2 by 3 into 1 power 3 by 2 minus into minus plus 0 into something is 0. It is equal to 2 by 3 into 2 power 3 by 2 minus 2 by 3. 1 power 3 by 2 is 1 only. Minus 2 by 3, 1 power something is 1 only. It is equal to 2 power 1 plus 3 by 2 by 3 minus 3. Okay, minus 2 by 3 minus 2 by 3. It is equal to 3 is the LCM minus 2 minus 2 minus 4. Taking LCM 3, 2 power LCM of power 2 plus 3 5 by 2 minus 4 R2 square. It is the answer. Okay, simply we can write it as 2 power 2 into 2 power 1 by 2 minus 2 square by 3. 2 square is taking common, it's 4 by 3 common, root 2 minus 1. Okay, or up to here also it's correct only. Ninth one. Zero to pi by 2 under root of 1 plus sine 2x dx. This is only. It is simply in the form of, we know that 1 plus sine 2x. We know the identity, that is sine square x plus cos square x is equal to identity. Sine 2x is 2 sine x cos x. It is in the form of a square plus b square plus 2ab, that is sine x plus cos x whole square. When we take the under root of 1 plus sine 2x, that is equal to under root of sin x plus cos x whole square. Square root get cancelled. It is equal to sin x plus cos x. Now take the integration 0 to pi by 2 under root of 1 plus sin 2x dx. It is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2 sin x plus cos x whole dx. Sin x separate 0 to pi by 2 sin x dx plus integral 0 to pi by 2 cos x dx. Integration of sin is minus cos x. Limits from 0 to pi by 2. Cos x integration is sin x. Limits from 0 to pi by 2. Minus upper limit is pi by 2. Minus into minus plus lower limit is 0. Upper limit is pi by 2 for sine. Lower limit is 0. Cos pi by 2 is 1. Cos pi by 2 is 0. Cos 0 is 1. Sin pi by 2 is 1. Sin 0 is 0. It is equal to 2 is the answer. Minus of minus plus. Upper limit minus lower limit. It already having the negative. Negative into negative positive. The last problem, 10th one. Integral 0 to pi by 2 sin 3x cos x dx. It is in the form of sin A cos B formula. What is the sin A cos B? We know that 2 sin A cos B is equal to sin of A plus B plus sin of A minus B. Okay. Here, there is no 2 in the numerator. If we want to 2 means divide with 2 and multiply with 2. Then that is 2 sin x cos x dx. Then it can be right integral of 0 to pi by 2 sin 3x cos x dx. It is equal to, apply in this formula, a is equal to 3x, b is equal to x. What is a? A equal to 3x, b equal to x. 3x plus x is 4x. 1 by 2 integral 0 to pi by 2 sin 4x plus 3x minus x 2x sin 2x whole dx. It is equal to 1 by 2 integral 0 to pi by 2 sin 4x dx plus 1 by 2 integral 0 to pi by 2 sin 2x dx. Sin integration is minus cos ax means by a minus cos 4x by 4, already outside 2 is there. Limits from 0 to pi by 2 plus 1 by 2 minus cos 2x by 2, limits from 0 to pi by 2. So minus 1 by 8 right outside, cos of 4 into pi by 2 minus cos 0 plus 1 by 2 to the 4 minus cos 2 into pi by 2 minus cos 0. 2 get cancelled. Here 2 ones are 2 twos are. This is equal to minus 1 by 8. Cos 2 pi value is cos 0. Cos 0 is 1 minus cos 0 is 1 minus 1 by 4. Cos pi value is minus 1 minus 1. This is 0. It is minus 1 by 4 into minus 2. That is equal to 2 ones are 2 twos are. 1 by 2 is the answer.